Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. Do me a favor if you haven't already, please just click that subscribe button. Trying to get to 100 subscribers. Obviously ultimate goal is 1,000, but starting off with some baby steps. Be much appreciated. We are back on that VGC grind today with Regulation I, still rocking this super cool Zacian Ogre team from That's a Plus One. Super fun to play. I don't know how to deal with hard TR with this team, so this is going to get dicey. So I have seen a lot of Grass Terra Calyrex-Ice running around. I have seen a lot of Safety Goggles MDD. Obviously, there's a lot of ways to really stop how this team traditionally deals with hard TR, but I do have that Imprisoned Farigiraf, which is going to be absolutely clutch. So we're probably going to utilize that because that keeps them from being able to fake out. So that way I can imprison the TR, stop it from going up, hopefully get some value from my heavy hitters. That Torkoal is going to be a little bit dicey if I lose the Weather War. It kind of stops the Amoonguss in its tracks a little bit. So I really think I want just Farigiraf Urshifu right off the rip. And we'll bring our Restricteds in the back to really kind of clean up if we can get this, or if we can stop this TR from getting set up. I don't need the Torn, I don't need the Amoonguss. Here we go, Calyrex-Ice. Kind of what I expected to see. But they can't fake out here, so this Imprison is going off. So I think I'm going to Surging Strikes the Cali. I'd like to get the Mienshao off the board, but I don't want something like a Torkoal coming in to really kind of just start KOing things. So I am just going to Surging Strikes this Cali because I want to get the chip on there, because this thing always seems to want to live everything. So we're going to Surging Strikes the Cali and we're going to Imprison. It's a nice chip. Almost half is beautiful. Great play with the Glacial, seeing the Imprison. Here, I really think I just want a Helping Hand get that Cali off the board. That way, just get rid of the Powerhouse. Close combat, Farigiraf goes down. That's fine. We're going to delete this Calyrex and just let this Mienshao just sit on the board, trying to take KOs and never quite doing enough. Here, I want to bring in this Zacian because I don't want a Torkoal switching in and turning off my rain. And I think it's also the best way to deal with this, the Lunala that's going to come in. So big Zacian, I think I'm just going to Aqua Jet just to break that Shadow Shield. And then we're going to that big Stellar Terra Zacian Behemoth Blade just to delete that Lunala off the board. I don't think they run any kind of Terra that can stop this. Maybe Steel, but I don't know, I don't see it. Yep. No TR. Close combat's going to do quite a bit of damage. There's that big Torkoal. So here's where it gets fun. We're just going to swap in this Kyogre, Surging Strikes in the Mienshao, get it off the board. Just neuter that Torkoal. Big CC doesn't pick up the KO. One Surging Strike takes this thing down to Sash. Obviously with all the defense drops, plus the Rain Steroid. There's the big Scoop with the Flamethrower. It's a really fun game. Glad we were able to win that one out. Let's get another one. Alright, we got Double Dragon with Cali Shadow. And that Flutterchi was dicey. Alright, this is super aggressive. How do we deal? How do we deal with this? I feel like even if I get the speed control up, I just kind of end up losing this because like all of this does so much damage. I don't know if I have the defensive tools to really break it. Is it Amoonguss? Is it Amoonguss? Is that how we deal with this? Alright. Here's what I'm looking at. You can only do so many things at one time. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go Torn Zacian with Amoonguss Ogre in the back. Alright. They're leaving their son in the back. This thing is a threat and a half. What I want to do is I actually just want to Bleak Wind and protect this turn. I don't want that Amoonguss sporing my Zacian. I don't want that Amoonguss swapping into a Koraidon and that Wake flamethrowing my Zacian. I don't need any of that. I just want to get some damage off, and I don't think they're going to go after this Torn. Could be wrong, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. As they protect to see what I want to do. Good play, good play. We get a good chunk of damage off on this Amoonguss, who does try to spore the Zacian. Alright. So what is the play then? I think what we have to do... Let's see. I think we actually Rain Dance here. And just Behemoth Blade this Amoonguss. Yeah, there's a Terrifier. Get the Amoonguss off the board. This way we... Oh, they Hydro Steamed. Nice play. Okay. Obviously, the rain boosted that. I was expecting more of a Flamethrower play, but it is what it is. This might bring the Koraidon in. The Flutter. Okay, this is good. Smart for them because they can now bring in the Koraidon, get a speed boost. All that kind of fun stuff. Torn is Rocky Helmet, which doesn't really help me here. What I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to Tailwind. And I'm going to bring in the Amoonguss. Because now that this Wake is Fire Terra, this Kyogre is about to come in and cook. I just got to get it off the board. So we're going to Bleak Wind, we're going to Spore the Flutter Mane, because I think this Walking Wake is going to protect or try to maybe Draco the Amoonguss. Either way, I'm not entirely concerned about it. I just want to kind of get some damage, get some spores off. Like I said, if I bring in that Kyogre, that's going to force the Koraidon out, especially with the Wake being a Fire Terror. And then we get that Quick Claw Spore, which is so nice as they Weather Ball the Torn. It's absolutely perfect. All right, so we're going to bring in Kyogre here. And I do think that they are just going to... swap in that Koraidon on that Flutter Mane spot. So I'm going to swap in Zacian and Rage Powder. Oh, they don't. Okay. Alright. One thing we have to do is make sure that we do not lose. So we're going to do that. And we're going to Clear Smog just to make sure that thing's not sashed. As they protect. Nice play. And the Flutter wakes up. Never lucky. Alright, alright. The nice thing is, though... let's see. I think what we have to do... We have to protect here and just... Spout. Or do we... Let's just send it. Yep. That's fine. Obviously, this Koraidon is going to come in and absolutely end us. Actually, no. It's either Koraidon or, yeah, Shadow Rider. Either way, we're done for. It's cool. That was a fun game. Let's get another one. Yeah, you can make me as slow as you want. Yeah, there's no reason to really stall this out. I don't think this does enough damage ever. Nope. GG's. Astral. Absolutely busted. Calyrex Shadow. Cool. Alright. Now this is a team. We got a Cloyster on the field, guys. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Especially with a Clefairy. So part of me feels like yeah, this is a tough one. Alright. So I think what we have to do, Zenta could have wide guard. Let's see. I don't want to lose to just a Torn Cali Shadow off the rip. This is one... I know I kind of like to keep the Kyogre in the back to clean up, but I feel like this is one where we just have to send it. But the issue is the T-Tar can turn off the weather, but I'm not really that concerned about that. Obviously, Sash Shadow Rider is also a huge menace. But I think this is how it has to be. We could bring the Amoonguss, but I don't see a whole lot of value. Let's take the Ursh. We're going damage. There's that Cloyster and there's that Zamazenta. All right. So this is dicey off the rip, let me tell you. We are going to Bleak Wind, and actually I'm just going to send it into this Cloyster. And we miss. So GG. Miss both moves, never lucky. All right. Yeah, Cloyster's big fast. Cloyster's big strong. 134, 234. So yeah, they are still faster. What are you doing? Are you Rock Blast? You're Rock Blast, Icicle Spear, Liquidation. Actually, you know what? No, just... Yeah, that's fine. You just gave me a free Tailwind. Excuse me. Tailwind, Thunder. You can be Ground Terror if you want. Actually wouldn't be bad for you. Let's see what we got. Knew this Cloyster would be dicey. There's that T-Tar again. You know, eventually I can just hit one of these Thunders. Yeah, like... I know 70% accurate isn't, like, that accurate, but it is that accurate. Like, it's higher than 2 and 3. So, like... there's Zama. Alright. So here, I don't really want to Thunder things. I kind of just want to Rain Dance. Actually, no. I'm going to Protect. You might Body Press. You could Iron Defense. You could do something. What's your last? I mean, Calyrex is your last, obviously. So I think that Zacian is still good. We'll go Ursh. I don't think it's super needed at this point. There's a Wide Guard. Rock Slide, it's not going to do it. Cool. Here, we Rain Dance, and we Surging Strikes this. I want to Surging Strikes the Zama. Is that bad? It's probably close combat to Zama. I'm gonna take out the T-Tar. Yeah. I'm not really worried about Zama, but I probably should be. Yeah, you don't have that defense boost anymore. Alright, we still got one turn of Tailwind, which means we protect here, and we just Surging Strikes this Calyrex. As they Fairy Terra for... I guess they're probably going to Draining Kiss, but like... This is an Urshifu and Rain, my dude. Alright, so this was the super cool, super interesting team that they had, but... We're just kind of built different out here. We don't even have to show the Zacian. We're just going to Bleak Wind, and we're just going to Hydro Pump. Protect, that's fine. And there's the scoop. GG's. Fun set of games today. Tell you what, I've been having a lot of fun with Reg I, a lot more than I expected. I didn't expect my return to double restricteds to be this much fun, but that's a +1. Built absolutely incredible teams, super fun teams to play, super fun teams to use, super easy for climbing the ladder, whether in-game or on Showdown. So definitely check him out if you're interested in these kinds of teams. But we are going to call it here for today. Let me know in the comments if you prefer singles content or VGC content. I'm down for either. I have fun playing either. So please, leave a like, leave a sub, drop a comment. Let me know how your day is going. And as always, have a great one. Peace.